know I'm swerving from left to right. All night. Would you call me old-fashioned if I kiss you in the rain in Manhattan? Oh, I can't wait until my lips are on yours. I can't help the way that I'm feeling. The way you look tonight is so appealing. Hold up, I need to pace myself. You're the bullet to my heart, I swear. I swear. Only took one shot. Only took one shot. The only thing I'll promise is I'll give you all I've got. Oh, you remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right.
Yeah, look, alright. Now pretty bourbon brown eyes, can I grab you off the shelf? You sweet but you strong, I gotta have you to myself. I'm trying to let you know that you're the only drink I'm trying to pour. Girl, it's Dunson, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look, I had a couple, so you know I'm telling the truth. I don't settle for Kettle One, I don't settle for Goose. First we had a couple rounds just to see how it go. Now it's time to tap that barrel, girl, let's see how it flow. You got that caramel dripping, now I'm sipping. They can't take you straight, but baby, I'm built different. It feels different. Listen, you keep getting Dunson loose. You far from the jungle juice, but you keep it 100 proof. I don't need no Coca-Cola or no Sprite for you. And yeah, you good on the rocks, might put that ice on you. You got that Jameson, that Johnny, or that Jack, and you can miss me. I need bourbon in my life, cause baby, you my favorite whiskey. Come on.
I don't want you holding back. Tell me everything, and I do mean everything, everything. It's time for last call. You know that this liquor been flowing faster than free fall. If we keep going, I might not be able to recall. My favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. Oh, let the band play on, and they be playing our song.
Girl, it's Dunson, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look.
Hey y'all, what's smacking? How you crack-a-lacking? How you crack-a-lacking? What's smacking? Hey London, hey Cruz. Hey D-Man, hey Classics, hey Lioness Nala, hey Natty, hey Miss Yvonne, hey LaWanda Baskerville, hey Lil Unique. How y'all doing today? What's going on? I got a sword, y'all. I got a sword in here. I had to give myself a sword in my own chat. Because a certain person named London Michelle was trying to ban me from my own stream. We wasn't having that. Hey Locke, what's up? How you doing? I ain't seen you in here yet, but you know, I know you probably got a resub or something coming up. So come on in the chat so we can say thanks for the resub, Locke. What's going on, y'all? Happy Thursday. What you been up to? Like, I hope you got a drink. You ready for all the stuff that we're going to do today. It's a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to be looking at. Gidgets, gadgets, and gizmos. I have to say that very slowly. I practiced a couple of times. We'll see. Hopefully I won't have to say it too many more times. But I am Lisa the X, aka Brown Whiskey Woman. And I am live from Lock and Key Media Space 2. I just found out like 5 minutes ago that that's what I'm supposed to say now. So, okay, Lil Unique says she's still on the digital plantation, shaking her head. That's all right. Just tune in with one ear. It'll be time. Hey, This Girl TV, you're still at the actual plantation, even if you have your own office. I get it. So, yeah, but y'all, have some virtual whiskey with me, and maybe that'll help ease your way on the digital and virtual plantation. Okay. But, always I start off with what did we do the last time we were here? So the last time we were here was Tuesday, right here in this space for the first time. And we had episode 1 of Maine and Maine, right? But actually, I'm not supposed to say it quite like that. I'm supposed to say Maine and Maine or something like that. But we had episode 1 of our podcast. K-Lock and I did that. It was a lot of fun. I was able to watch the replay today before I came. And it was a lot of fun all over again. You all got introduced to Smokey, our love child. If you don't know who Smokey is, go back and watch the replay and you will be introduced to our love child, Smokey. Christening date coming soon. And then the week before that, I wasn't here because I was out and about in real life during the boycott, drinking some whiskey at a whiskey festival called the Whiskey X Festival. It's called the Whiskey X Whiskey Experience. And I actually have a slideshow to show you some of the fun that we had. But these are the glasses. And I actually was able to score 2 of them. I was only supposed to get 1, but I went out, came back in. That's what it looks like right there. It had X in it, so we had to be there. So Chris said, show the people the baby. No, we showed the baby on the podcast when we was together. Okay, so yeah, we gonna get some new clothes for Smokey. He gonna get his silk suit, for his christening. Coming soon. I'll keep you all updated on that. So I am going to show a slideshow. You don't have to worry about being traumatized because it's just of the people. Okay. It's of the Whiskey Festival. And then the week before that, I was here talking about women in whiskey for Women's History Month. And that was a great presentation. Got a chance to be introduced to some new women in whiskey. And we went to a lovely website called Freeland Spirits. And Locke is going to go to Portland and bring back some whiskey. He didn't agree to that yet, but I'm putting that out there. And then, and here we go. At 7:09, I have the lights out on me. And then we're going to get into our Gidgets, gadgets, and gizmos. Okay, so I have some stuff that was either given to me or that I came across in my travels, and it looked gidgety and gadgety and gizmo-ish. So I said, okay, let's try it on the show and let's see what it's like. All right, so I have all types of stuff, but let's get into this slideshow. Okay. So this is from the Whiskey X Festival that I attended on last Thursday. Just so happened to coincide with the boycott, so that was perfect. And I got a chance to hang out with some Twitch friends. So let's take a look at that and see who those friends were and what kind of things did we see. So this was the opening right here when you walk in. That was the signage. The Whiskey X, the Whiskey Experience, Discovery, Music, Food, and Style. Next. So that's the crew that hung out. So that is LaWanda Baskerville right up front. Behind her, you see Big Al with the cap on. That's your pal, Big Al. Next to Big Al, that is K. Marie. Then that is Songbird with the headband on. Behind Songbird, you see DJ Guzzle. Then I am there next to Songbird, and up front next to LaWanda is London Michelle. So that's the Whiskey Mofos. And can you all imagine who would have given us that name? Just take one guess who would have been calling us the Whiskey Mofos. London Mofo Michelle. Lock guessed right. So that beats us. We were the Whiskey Mofos that night and known hereafter as the Whiskey Mofos, because I'm sure we'll be hanging out and doing some more whiskey stuff. So, and there is London. So let's take a look at the next slide. But that was the crew for the night. So it was held at the Guardian Works. And yes, I know my thumb is in the picture. Okay, I know that. But I still like the picture and I put it in here anyway. But it was held at the Guardian Works, which is on Echo Street in Atlanta, Georgia. Next. So these are some pictures from inside of the Guardian Works. And it's like a partially covered area. Some of it is outside. It's like this old kind of loft space warehouse. It's really cool. I've been to other events there and I love it. So you can just kind of see some general photos. That first picture is actually an experimental scotch. I asked the people when I was there how to pronounce it, and I'm not going to tell you guys that I remember, because I don't remember how they said you pronounce it. I just know the last part is Latic. I know that, but I can't remember how you pronounce the first part. And London had a hangover. London, did you? Yes, this is in Atlanta, This Girl TV. It is in Atlanta. Second picture is just a picture of the crowd. They were kind of standing out there waiting in line to taste various things. And then the next picture, you can see just the Whiskey X picture. They had a table that had water on it. And that was the water table. So they were just letting you know that that's where it was. Next. So I took a picture of that because I love the quick facts about single malt scotch. And that was signage that they had up. So if you can kind of see that, it talks about how it's crafted from barley, distilled at one distillery. And of course, it has to come out of Scotland, right? And they talk about Scotland's 5. And those are the areas that scotch generally comes from. It's 5 main areas that it comes from. Then the next picture, okay, so I'm getting a pronunciation on that. So Brook-Laddie, okay, that's what I got. That's the word that I got, that it was Brook-Laddie. Okay, hey DC Chill Brother, how you doing? Next to that is a picture of New Riff. So some people standing in line for New Riff. New Riff was probably the best thing that we tasted while we were there. I've had New Riff before. Very, very good. I think London tasted and made a crazy face, but it was probably the best thing that we tasted there that night. Hey, Eb, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. LaWanda said that London thought she was drinking fancy Kool-Aid. Yeah, she tried some of the cocktails. I drank everything neat. So that was just my choice. And some other people that were with me, that was their choice as well, because I know that's the safe bet. Sometimes those cocktails, you just don't know. Next. So you see the picture of Sir Davis. That is the brand for Beyonce. So I know Sir Davis is the name of one of her children. Thank you all for the hype train. I know it's because of the resubs. Thank you for your resub, Songbird. I appreciate it. They had a very sleek presentation. It was wonderful. All of the people were dressed in black. And they had like a little lounge area. I mean, it was top shelf. So we did have an opportunity to taste Sir Davis. And I am just going to say that out of the group, none of us were overly impressed. Okay, Locke, what are you doing? Since we're not supposed to be giving bits. What are you doing? Okay. And London said, thanks for the coin. All right. But it was an excellent presentation. Lovely. Very nice. As I said, top shelf, very sleek, very sophisticated. All the people that were there, the brand ambassadors that were serving and everything, it looked great. Now, next to it, you see a sign for horse soldier. I wanted to talk about this one as well because their story, the backstory, is absolutely amazing. So, horse soldier, all of the bottles have a metal plate. The metal plate comes from ground zero, scrap metal from ground zero. The horse soldiers were the officers that were sent out on horseback to address that whole situation that occurred with the Twin Towers. So that was their moniker or their nickname. And they created this and named it after them in honor of the veterans. So I love the story. I love the bottle. Hey, Big Stove, thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. I love the story. I loved everything that had to do with it. However, the whiskey itself did not taste that great. We didn't like it. I'll say that. We didn't like it. Now, all of the stuff that I'm telling you all about, please go out, try it for yourself if you're interested in it. Sir Davis is about $100 a bottle. So to me, that's kind of an expensive try. Some people, I guess, like it. Other people, not so much. We were in the not so much batch. The horse soldier, not so much either. So, yeah, none of them liked it. Yeah, okay. LaWanda says she didn't even try it. She said, I didn't even try the horse shit. Horse soldier. All right, next. So these are some natural reactions. So you see that first picture of your pal, Big Al? He was drinking some horse soldier. And you see how London is looking at him? London is basically tasting it through osmosis just by looking at him. And then LaWanda thinks it's hilarious because that was his reaction. He was like, yeah, he didn't really like it. And then you see Guzzle. Guzzle was just straight up like, I don't want no more of this. Thank you for the resub, Miss Yvonne. I appreciate it. Yeah, Guzzle was like, nah. I don't like this. I don't like this. So yeah, natural reactions. Appreciate it. And Miss Yvonne, thank you so much for the tier 2 sub. Let me address that. I thank you very much. And thank you all for kind of hearing our spill on Tuesday and basically adhering to that and honoring that. Like, I really appreciate that very much. Hey, This Girl TV, thank you so much for your sub. I appreciate you as well. Thank you guys for this hype train. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Psalmist, how you doing? All right, next. So these are pictures of the crew. So the first picture is of London and LaWanda, and that's Guzzle poking his head back, photobombing in the back there. And then Songbird and LaWanda, and your pal Big Al and LaWanda. Next. There's some pictures, more pictures of us. So that is LaWanda and I. And then a picture of me and London over there peeking in. And LaWanda. Next. And this is some pictures of us standing in line. I think we were standing in line for that horse soldier. At this point, I'm pretty sure that's what we were standing in line for. And we had a really good time. Let me say that. We had a great time hanging out together. Big Stove said LaWanda had her selfie stick. We were like, okay, we need somebody to take a picture. LaWanda was like, I got you. And she broke out her selfie stick, took the picture, and we were all good. Natty, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Next. I just like that picture of us toasting. And of course, I wanted to show off that Whiskey X glass. And shoot, my manicure looked cute too. I just paid attention to that. But that was us. Actually, I think we were tasting the Sir Davis. Next. And that's K. Marie back there in the background, looking pretty. So, was that it? Okay. All right. I thought there was more pictures. But anyway, Natty, thank you so much for the gift sub. But yes, no ashy knuckles. So overall, okay, so Big Stove asked about how was the Sir Davis. We did not care for it, Big Stove. It's about $100 per bottle, okay? And we did not really care for it. We really didn't. Natty, thank you so much for the tier 2 gift subs too. I appreciate that. We didn't care for it, Big Stove. We really didn't like it. Honestly speaking, out of most of the things that we tried, we weren't too crazy about any of them. To be perfectly honest, I think New Riff was the thing that we liked the best. Lawanda said it overrated. Overrated. I agree. I mean, I just think for $100, I'm expecting a lot more for $100. Did it taste like $9 worth of bullshit? No, I won't say it tasted like $9 worth of bullshit, but maybe $15 worth. I don't know. We didn't care for it. And I don't want to tell you don't try it. What I want to tell you is if you get a chance to try it like in a bar, I think you should do that before going out and buying a bottle. Because again, to me, $100 is, a grip is that's an investment, right? That's a concert ticket. Miss Yvonne said it. Hey, your pal, Big Al, you listen, you just missed the slideshow. Okay. So how many did we try? Okay. I think we tried probably about 5 or 6 different whiskeys. Lawanda said it more like paying for the brand. I agree. Probably about 5 or 6 different whiskeys. Now, I have been to whiskey festivals that had a lot more vendors. This one didn't have a whole bunch of vendors, but it was not bad. I would say they maybe had about 10 vendors there, maybe. We did not try everything because we did go and get some food, and that took a while because there was a nice crowd there, and we had to stand in line for our food. So after we did that, there weren't as many people still giving the samples out because this event was only a couple of hours. I think it started at 7 and it was over at about 9 o'clock. So, and it was on a Thursday night. So probably because it sits in the middle of a neighborhood, I would say they probably have some kind of ordinances about how late they can be open and noise and, people being in the streets and all of that because it was super busy. So your pal Big Al said brown eyes, I'm sexy, ain't I? So yeah. Beyonce, Songbird said, Beyonce clearly doesn't know how much groceries cost. And out here with her $100 whiskey. So Thomas, we had to sit fast and leave. I'm sorry. I mean, I would love to say, oh yeah, I can't say that. I can't say that. And the general consensus was none of us could really say that about Sir Davis. Presentation wise, I was extremely impressed. I mean, they had the best looking booth. As I said, the servers, they were all dressed in black, very sophisticated. I mean, it was top notch. It was definitely representative. The whiskey itself, if you can go to a bar and try it, if you see it on the bar, I would say it's probably worth whatever that drink cost. And then you can make a judgment for yourself. I would do it neat so that you can taste it. What I recall about it there was like this aftertaste and a bitterness, kind of a bitterness to it. And you know, those of you that were there, Somber, Big Al, London, LaWanda, y'all chime in. I remember it being kind of yeah, okay. Yeah, we showed some pictures of that. The whiskey that tastes like piss from the horse on the logo. Okay. Yeah, New Riff was the best thing that we tasted. I think I'm gonna stick with that. You all again, chime in. You chime in. Can we go through the slideshow real quick? Or actually, let's show the picture of Guzzle and your pal Big Al and their reactions. Can we do that? And thank you all so much for the hype train. Yeah. There you go. All right. So both of those are reactions from Horse Soldier. Okay. You see it. Okay. You see it. Yeah, we got a picture of that. Guzzle was straight up like, hell no. And your pal Big Al was like, I don't like it. But he just had a softer, more subdued look on his face about it. But it's the same outcome. They ain't like it. They didn't like it. And as I said, Horse Soldier has a great story. But we didn't care for it. And they even had a presentation. They had somebody from the distillery talking, and you could go in and sit down and all of that stuff and hear the story. And the story's great, as I said, but the whiskey just wasn't. Now, the Bourbon Festival will be coming to Atlanta at some point, probably in September. And I'm going to see if I can get the Whiskey Mofos back out for that, because that one has a lot more vendors. Natty says Sir Davis is bitter. Yep. Aftertaste. Yeah, it's not a sippable drink. We felt the same way, Natty. We felt the same way. That would be your assessment of it. Your synopsis is my synopsis. Okay. So yeah, Guzzle did look like he wanted to spit it back out. Now I tasted my stuff and I had I used the empty cups around there to just dump back, because I'm like, all I need to do is taste it. And then I took some water in between, because I was like, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you all. Thank you. So that was the Whiskey X Festival. So we did get these lovely glasses, as I said, that say Whiskey X, the whiskey experience on them. Everybody who came through the doors got one. And then because I went out to get K Marie, I got two. So now I have a set. Now the glasses are lovely. They're etched. And I mean, shoot, they got an X on them. I mean, I can't beat that, right? So I would encourage, hey, DJ J. Jonah, sorry. I would encourage that if you have something like this that comes to your town, go to it, right? Check it out. It's a great way to taste various whiskeys. They had whiskey, they had scotch there, bourbon rather, and they had scotch, which are under the category of whiskey. So it's a great event. And if anything like this comes to your town, check them out. Check it out, right? I got the tickets were like a really good deal. They were kind of like if you bought a ticket, you got so many tickets free. So I bought 2 different sets of tickets. So I would say, and this thing travels. So look for it in your city. You just type in Whiskey X, Google that, and see what comes up. I highly recommend attending. So London said it was nice. A lot of beautiful, friendly people there. I agree, because it was a beautiful set of people, men and women. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I would encourage that. So yeah, Somber said looking forward to the bigger one that comes later this year. Yes. And we're going to do that again. So Whiskey Mofos, y'all better get ready. We're going to do this thing. Maybe some other people that want to come and hang out with us and join us. We're going to have a good time. So, yeah. Someone said, London, did you get any numbers? I'll let her answer that for you. Okay. So we are going to get into these gadgets, right? So I have some things. Some of it was gifted to me. And then also I have some things that I bought, because you all know that when I'm out and about, I'm always looking at stuff and saying, this sounds interesting. You know, maybe I'll just buy this and see what it's like. So I got all kinds of stuff that we're going to try out here. And actually, I have a whiskey infusion kit. I'm going to save that for last, because I am actually going to be basically making some whiskey. And in about 4 to 6 weeks, we're going to check back and see what this whiskey tastes like. And those of you that have been here before know that I did this before. I had a mason jar and some staves, and I put some clear liquor in there. And then like about 4 weeks later, I had some whiskey. So we're going to see how this turns out. So let me start with gadget number 1. And I have some champagne. So let me tell you all about me and champagne. I don't like it. It's not really my favorite thing. Okay, it's really not that I don't like it. I shouldn't say that. I mean, special occasion, nice. You know, you have your little bubbly, all of that. Champagne is not really my first pick. I would prefer Prosecco. Now, Prosecco is also a sparkling wine, but they said your favorite bubbly beverage. And so this time I decided, what the hell, Lisa, go for the champagne. So I did. So I got a bottle of Corbel and I popped the cork earlier. And the item that I have is this. It is called Maude Borup, Borup. And it says, Darlings, Let's Sparkle. Strawberry cotton candy glitter drink bombs. That's what it looks like. See that? So I'm going to be taking one of these glitter drink bombs and putting it in my champagne. So here we go. Yes, got the champagne before the tariffs. Agreed. So I bought this at Ross, and I think I paid like $4 or $5 for it. So this is what the package looks like. I just want to show you all that. And it says, Darling, Let's Sparkle. And then on the back, it says, open your favorite bubbly beverage, fill glass half full, open cotton candy glitter drink bomb pouch, drop glitter bomb into a fun glass, stir and see your bubbly shimmer. I'm going to do what they said do. So far, I don't have anything to stir with. I forgot about that part. But anyway, I'm going to pour up the bubbly.
She making me work, y'all.
I am. It had a little giggle gurgle. Yeah. And maybe, well, let me pour a little bit more in there because it said half. So that's about half, right? That's about half. And then it says, make your drink shimmer. I don't know. This kind of, it just got me. I don't know why. And the thing is, like, I'm not like a glitter sparkle type of woman. Like, that's not, I like a little bit of bling. Hey, Blue Majesty, how you doing? I like a little bit of bling, but like, that's not really like me. That's not really my thing. And as I said, I'm not really a champagne drinker, but I just thought, I don't know, the Darling Let's Sparkle, that just kind of got me. Hey, Mackie Poo, how you doing? Mackie Poo is my son, everyone. So say hey to Mackie Poo. So first of all, this is tiny. Look at this, y'all. Look, y'all see that? Y'all see how little this is? I was not expecting this. Like, look at this big ass package. And then this little piece of cotton candy, like dried up cotton candy. That's what it's like. Okay, so Salma says she loves champagne and used to do a champagne at home. Okay. All right. So good to know. That's good to know. All right. But that kind of threw me. I'm going to just straight up tell you, because that's a lot of packaging for this little piece of cotton candy. Right? Exactly. Like a bath bomb for your drink. It is false advertising. You know what this reminds me of? Y'all buy potato chips. And you know, like you buy potato chips and then they have all of that packaging. And then it's like you got like half or a quarter bag of potato chips. Like what a doggone ripoff, right? So anyway, I digress. I just went down. Hey, Funk Lord, how you doing? So we got all that packaging and then we got this. All right. So I'm going to drop it in here and I got something to stir it with. Ooh. Ooh.
Why are you putting Alka-Seltzer in your champagne?
That's so pretty though. Ooh. Can y'all hear it fizzing? When I dropped it in there. Ooh. I love the way it was fizzling. I mean, like, I like that. So I guess this is supposed to dissolve. I don't know. Okay, so let me just say this. They said it was gonna be glittery. I don't see no glitter. I don't. Do you all see glitter? I mean, I see the bomb in here and I don't know. It seems like it made it like a little bit pinker, right? It made it pink and it's still fizzing. Okay. Natty said, I see Kool-Aid. Yes, it did turn pink, but it said, let's sparkle glitter drink bomb. I feel a little bit robbed in this moment. I do. I mean, it did turn pink, but no glitter. Okay. Hey, C Love. I don't know. Okay. Let me stir it a little bit more. Take a long time to dissolve too. A big old lump of cotton candy.
That thing was pretty big though, wasn't it?
No, it was little. It was a little thing. Okay. Now it's kind of breaking apart. It's still fizzing. And I really don't know if this is supposed to add any flavor. It says strawberry cotton candy. So I guess it's going to add a little something to it. All right. Okay, I'm going to taste it. We'll see. Yeah, they did forget the glitter part. So let me see. Tastes like champagne. I don't taste any strawberry. I don't taste any cotton candy. Tastes like champagne. So I have my rating system here. And I'm going to give this. I believe this is fraganagle bullshit. I feel like this is false advertising because I do not see any glitter. It did fizz nicely. I like that. I don't really taste any strawberry. It doesn't taste like cotton candy. It tastes like champagne to me. Okay, so this one, it gets fraganagle because I feel like it was just falsely advertised. That's what I don't care for. I mean, the champagne, yeah, exactly. It's still pieces. Ebony said it didn't even dissolve correctly. It's still pieces in here, still fizzing. And I'm like, how long is this supposed to happen? How long does this go on for? I mean, the champagne tastes fine. I just don't taste anything added. So in this box, I told you this was about $4. I won my $4 in my time I walked around Ross back. It had 1, 2, 3. Okay, it had 4 packages in it. All right, so I guess $1 per pack. Guess I can't be real mad about that, right? Except for I do want my money back and my time back. I want my $4 back. I'm glad I only paid $4. So, Maude, Borup from 1907. Yeah, no. How about that? yeah, boo. Dollar Tree Fizz. And look, it's still got a teeny tiny piece in there that's still fizzing around. I don't know. Yeah. So this gets the Fraganagle bullshit because it's fake. All right. So I'm putting that over to the side. Yeah, Alka-Seltzer for liquor. All right. Chris said, let's give Maude a call. All right. So this next item, I'm kind of excited about this. This was a gift to me from Cruz. And it is called Take Shots. So it came in this little tube. And anybody who's been in here, y'all know how I am. I don't like Vic Stove. I don't like reading directions. Okay. I love to read, but I just do not like reading directions. So I was looking at this and I was like, okay, because I'm coming on the show and I want it to be righteous for you all. Does it have directions in it? So I looked down in here and it doesn't. Tube is empty. There's nothing in there. So I was like, okay, well, hell, we just gonna have to go for it. So this is the tube. And it says on the box that it says, take shots anywhere, anytime. Simply fill up and take shots wherever you go. Helps eliminate shot bitterness. Now that kind of intrigued me because, as you know, whiskey can have a bite to it, right? And it can have bitterness to it. So I'm kind of intrigued by this. So we're going to try it. And I decided I was going to use the corner of this Uncle Nearest. And I'm going to pour that in here. And we're going to see, does it really take away the bitterness? And let me get a towel because I don't want to get kicked out. I want to be neat. So we're going to see. We're going to see about this. Hopefully I can just... Well, nice pour. Now, somebody said this is a hell of a shot. Agreed. And I will not be taking this whole shot. I'm going to just tell you. I'm not. Some of this will probably go back in the bottle. But I wanted to pour it up like they said to. And then you have this cap that you screw on. And then it has like another cap on top. And you screw that up a little bit. So I'm wondering if this maybe filters the shot and that's what removes the bitterness. So we're going to see. We're going to see. This is what it looks like. Take shots. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to taste it and we'll see. Does it really do it? Hey, Love Jones, Boston. Oh, I got a raid. Welcome, Raiders. How you doing? Selectress, Mistress Kush. Welcome in. Thank you all so much. Soul Star. Thank you. Hey, Raiders, come on in here. And thank you so much. This is from Silence PB is our Raider. Thank you. Hey, Jenny. How you doing? Jenny the Cake Maker. I like that. Mrs. DJ, Black Beauty 70. Select Mistress Kush. I'm trying to get everybody. Hey Nazi, how you doing? Welcome in, you all. I am Lisa the X, aka Brown Whiskey Woman, and I am trying some Gidgets, Gadgets, and Gizmos tonight. And one of the items I'm trying is called Take Shots. And this was a gift to me from C. Cruz, and it says it's supposed to eliminate the bitterness. We shall see. Okay. Hey Chakra Astrum, how you doing? All right, here we go, y'all. I'm not taking this whole shot. I'm just going to taste this. Okay. Okay. I don't know about that eliminating bitterness, because I still taste the Uncle Nearest. I mean, it tastes the same to me. I'm not tasting anything different. And this is sort of like sucking through a straw, kind of. I don't know if you all can hear that noise, that like, It just, that's what it kind of reminds me of. This is not like taking a shot by any stretch. The other thing, this. Okay. This is what I thought about. It said take shots anywhere. So is this supposed to fool people? Like, are people not supposed to know it's liquor in here, or what we saying? Like, you all help me to understand what is going on, because I don't really know what is happening when they say, okay, yeah, I don't think, hey DJ Hot One, I don't think this is a way to like hide the liquor, right? Because if I walk in someplace with this, don't they know that this is liquor in here and it says take shots on it? Like, wouldn't they kind of know that? But anyway, yeah, and yes, where am I hiding that? Because y'all, what? Okay, this is what we doing here. I'm putting this in my bra. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. So I just walk in and you can't see it. That's true, right? So, and then I just freak it out, unscrew it, and take my shot. That's. I guess that would work. Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, okay. That girl TV said I would start wearing a bra just for that. Yeah, you know what? Psalmist said just bow your head and pray. Okay, so let's try that. Okay. So I got my hood on. I go into place, and then I can just be like, okay, but it doesn't work. It doesn't sip like a straw. You got to tilt it up. You got to tip it up. So there we go. Hey, Marcia, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to just tell you, that's a hell of a shot. I guess it's good for transport in the bra, possibly. I don't know what the dude's going to do, because, I mean, I had a thought for the dudes, but I wouldn't do this. I'm just saying, it's glass. Okay, I would not do that. I would not do that if I was a dude. Nope. So how does it taste? So it's Uncle Nearest 1856. I've had it before. I like Uncle Nearest on a scale from 1 to 5. I give Uncle Nearest a 5. I mean, it's up there for me. And if you all do not know the story of Uncle Nearest, Fawn Weaver is the person who uncovered the story. So Uncle Nearest is the gentleman who taught Jack Daniels how to distill. He was an enslaved man, and he taught Jack Daniels how to distill. He is on the Wall of Fame if you go visit the Jack Daniels distillery. And of course, Uncle Nearest has their own brand. And their distillery sits on the land that was owned by the farmer who owned Uncle Nearest. She has a great book out, which I talked about during Women's History Book, called Love and Whiskey. and it's an excellent read. I highly recommend it. But I am a fan of Uncle Nearest, and what I love about Uncle Nearest more than anything is they put a lot of Black brands on the map. So I am very, very happy that, you know, they have been such a proponent for Black brands, not just their brand, but Black brands as a whole. So that's what's in here. It stands up by itself. So yeah, there we go. Oh, so you're a fan of tequila? Okay. Now, I am not a fan of tequila. I'm a brown drinker, and I know they have brown tequilas. Everybody always tells me that, points that out to me. And tequila, gin, vodka, I can't do it. I can't do it. That's why I'm a fan. That's why I'm the brown whiskey woman. And for the new people here, I am an executive bourbon steward, which means I have drank a whole bunch of whiskey, took a really challenging test, and passed. And so therefore they gave me a certification and said, you are now an executive bourbon steward. So that means I drink a lot and I know a lot. That's the short of it, I guess. So Cruz, first of all, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. And I'm actually going to rate this. And you know what? Even though I said I didn't, the bitterness part, I'm gonna say this is a yes. This is a yes. The reason why is because I can see it being great for transport. Right? You said you can't do the brown liquors. Yeah. And I know a lot of people say that. A lot of people cannot. But that's like me. I can't do the clears because the clears make me sick. And that's how I became a brown drinker. But yeah, I'm going to give this a yes. It says Arctic White, so I'm assuming maybe it comes in different colors. I don't know, but it says take shots anywhere, anytime, fill it up, take shots wherever you go. My only comment about this is I am not sure how you are hiding that this is a shot. Hey, Ajoy, how you doing? That's the part that I don't know. That's the part that I'm unsure about. But I give it a yes. It gets a yes from me. It would take me a minute to drink all of this because this is like a whole... Let me pour this in this glass. Let's just see how much is in here. And I know it said fill it up, and that's what I did. Okay, it wasn't as much as I thought. Kind of fooled me being in this tube. Because this is actually what you would get on a flight. Usually if you take a flight and you're going for a tasting, they're going to give you about 1 digit full of liquor. That's what they say. Hey, unknown dreamer, how you doing? That's what they're going to give you. So this would be about what they would give you. So that's how much I poured in there. I did drink a little bit of it. So yes. So anyway, so we got something that we did like here. So I'm going to put that back in the tube. Take shots. Again, thank you, Cruz. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's about 1.5 ounces. Exactly. Which is about, a jigger is roughly about an ounce. The other half of a standard jigger is about a half. So that's about what you're going to get on your flight tasting. So we'll put that over to the side. So the next thing that I want to show you, I got some like ice stuff to show you, some things that have been iced, but I want to show you this. So this is a moose head or elk's head pourer. So it has you see the open mouth on the elk's head or the moose's head. I don't know. This is an elk, I think is what they said it was. You put this portion down in a bottle, and then you're supposed to be able to pour the liquor. I don't know if this shit is going to work or not, but we're going to try it, right? We're going to try it on our Uncle Nearest bottle. I did not take anybody's hood ornament. This was actually something that I got when I went to the Bourbon Women's Conference in Kentucky last year. It was one of the giveaways, one of the little Schlotzkys. So it looks pretty. Look, it fit into the bottle perfectly, and it's supposed to be a pourer. So let's see. Let's see if it's actually pouring up like it's supposed to. Actually, let me just pour into that same glass. Let's see. Ooh. That was nice. You said no, it would make you think that the animal is throwing up. It is cute. I agree. Mac, I like it too. I think it's really cute. This is my first time using this. So it did pour up nice, and it is unique. You know, it is something really different. I like it. I don't know if it make the whiskey taste any better, any different, but you got a fancy pourer, right? So cheers, y'all. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So let me put that over to the side. So I told you I had some icy things. But before we get into the icy stuff, thank you. I appreciate that. I work hard on my nails and I change them a lot. The reason why I wanted it, well, first let me show you all the box. This is a whiskey infusion kit. So let me show you that first. That's what it looks like. I wanted to show you all this because this was a gift to me from K. Marie. All right. So it says, elevate your spirit. I did open up the box before I came because I wanted to make sure that I had everything that I needed. I had an idea of what this was, but I wasn't exactly sure. This shit is fancy, right? It's got a lot of stuff in it. Let me just say that. So on the outside, it talks about the infusion blends, Irish coffee, a citrus blend. Then on the back, it says what's inside: 2 bags of wood chips, a glass bottle with cork stopper, 2 labels, 2 spice blends, a metal funnel with strainer, instructions and cocktail recipes, and it tells you what you'll need. And it says you will need some type of botanical, a way to crush your botanicals, and 12 ounces of white whiskey. So you might be wondering, what is white whiskey? White whiskey is just that. White whiskey is essentially moonshine. All right, because moonshine is whiskey. So let's get into what's in the kit. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. First of all, it says, join the fun with Craftly. That's the company that makes this. And it says, whiskey infusion kit, elevate your spirit. And that's what the card looks like. And then it tells you what the wood chips do. So it has 2 different types of wood chips. So it has dark chocolate. That's the dark chocolate. And then it has the citrus spice blend. That's what that looks like. It has Irish coffee. And then it has American Sweetheart. And these are all wood chips. So it tells you what they all do. It says the American Sweetheart has a subtle, easy to drink sweetness without the rough edges of some other full flavored whiskeys. Dark chocolate is a very intense sensation for your taste buds thanks to deep roasting. Then it talks about the infusion blends and it says find your flavor. Irish coffee, nutty, slightly bitter, fragrant. They have the citrus, and it says the mix kicks off with lemon peel, bringing an intense sweet and slightly bitter citrus flavor, and a pop of orange peel. And then it tells you how to infuse. So what it says is you pour 1/3 of the bag of wood chips of your choice into the bottle, and you add white unaged whiskey. So moonshine is not aged. Hey, Purplicious, how you doing? That's the reason why moonshine is perfect for this. And it's also a neutral spirit. It's not aged. It's not colored. Nothing is added in there for flavor. It's just a neutral spirit. Another neutral spirit would be vodka. That is also a neutral spirit. I chose moonshine because it's under the category of whiskey. That's the reason why I picked it. Then it says you let the mixture sit for at least 4 weeks. The longer it sits, the stronger the flavor. Then you filter out the wood chips using the funnel and the strainer. Then it's time to make your infusion. So you add half bag of the spice blend of your choice. For extra flavor, you can crush spices beforehand. You're almost done. Filter out the botanicals and personalize your whiskey by adding a label. Add your new signature whiskey to the cocktail of your choice and cheers. And it gives me some cocktail recipes on here. It has Irish coffee, whiskey ginger ale, and it does have a scan code on the back if you want more cocktail recipes. So this is really cool. So these are the labels. I'm going to show you all the labels. That's the card with the infusion kit, so you can see all of that information in there. And then this is the funnel. Came inside with the strainer. It goes in there. And it has a little bottle. And this is the bottle. It says, do it yourself whiskey. Do your own whiskey. Right? That's what the bottle. So it has everything in there except for the whiskey itself. So as I said, I chose moonshine. So I want to tell you a little bit about the moonshine that I chose. And it shocks a lot of people that moonshine is under the category of whiskey, because under whiskey, you have Scotch, you have bourbon, you have Japanese whiskey, Canadian whiskey, you have moonshine, and then you have a lot of subsets. The subsets would be things like rye whiskey or specialty whiskeys, flavored whiskeys, things like that. So these are all the ingredients that came inside the kit. And then these are my wood chips, right? And this is my bottle here. And I am going to follow these instructions. For once, I'm going to read a label, right? And some instructions. But this is the moonshine that I chose. It's called Midnight Moon Moonshine. So moonshine got its start, of course, through people actually making moonshine in the hills, but it was also the birth of NASCAR. So Midnight Moon is made by Junior Johnson. Junior Johnson was a NASCAR race car driver, actually in the early 60s. I think he started racing. I think he raced all the way up until about 66. But his family made moonshine, and he was a moonshine runner at age 14. He actually did go to jail. He got caught, and he spent, I think he was sentenced to 20 months, but I think he only spent like 11 months in jail. But for clarity, bootleggers are the individuals that make moonshine, and moonshiners actually run it. All right. The reason why they were called bootleggers is because a lot of times they would smuggle the whiskey in their boots. So they were called bootleggers. And moonshiners were running the whiskey to different locations under the light of the moon. And that's the reason why they were called moonshiners. So this is 80 proof. And it says every jar of this moonshine is inspired by the legendary Junior Johnson family recipe. It is made from 100% American corn. Now, I had some corn whiskey before, and that shit was nasty. Anyway, I think I got about 6 dark hairs on my chest still from drinking that. It is triple distilled, small batch, blended to create a crisp flavor with a kick from our family to yours. Crack it open, kick back with some friends, and get ready to make some memories or something. It don't say or something. I added that. But anyway, this is what I'm going to use. This is. I don't know what's wrong with me. Hey, Snoopy, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. How you doing, Snoop? This is what I'm gonna use because I wanted to use whiskey. Okay, that's what I wanted to use, and I could have used some other neutral spirit, but I didn't. I chose moonshine, and I chose Junior. So we're gonna open this up. And I'm going to put these wood chips in here. Let me read the directions, like for real though, right? Put on my glasses and everything and read them. So it says pour a third of the bag of wood chips of your choice into the bottle. Add white unaged whiskey, and then we just gonna let it sit for 4 weeks. So we're gonna revisit this. I'm gonna come back to this because I am just starting my distillation process. So by a 1 or 2, 1, if you all think I should go dark chocolate. 2, if you think I should go American Sweetheart. Let me tell you the difference. Said American Sweetheart has a subtle, easy to drink sweetness without the rough edges of some other full flavored whiskeys. Dark chocolate is a very intense sensation for your taste buds, thanks to deep roasting. This blend will blast your palate with powerful, spicy aromas. Okay, so one is dark chocolate. Did I say that? Is that right? 1 is dark chocolate. 2 is American Sweetheart. So dark chocolate. It looks like dark chocolate is the winner.
Why does that sound? Why did that description sound like a starburst?
It did kind of sound like a starburst. You're right. Okay. All right. So it says a third of 1 bag. I don't know why can't they just give me like a half or something? Like, why they got to give me something odd, like a third or a fourth or something? I don't know how much that is. I'm not even going to lie and tell y'all I know that how much that is. I have no clue what the hell a third look like.
See, that's what you get for reading the instructions.
See, if I had just been like the free hippie that I am, I would have just poured this shit in here. Not the whole bag. I wouldn't have done the whole bag.
And it probably would have tasted terrible too.
And it probably would have been a hot mess. I wouldn't have done the whole thing though. They saying a third. It's like, how much is a third? I have no clue. I don't know what this is going to turn out to be like. And then the bag is like, yeah, a measuring cup. Exactly.
Should I go get one?
I poured it in here. Yeah, I guess we can get it. I can pour it back out and see. But it's saying a third. Like, this is some damn trickery. I just feel like they trying to be slick with me right now. All right. We gonna see. We gonna see. And then the chips just falling all over the place. So yeah, dark chocolate. Yeah, how many? Okay, it doesn't even tell me how many ounces are in the bag. See, Psalmist, this is trickery. It don't even say how many ounces the bag is. So how do I know how much a third is? Like, I just got to make some shit up. This is how much is in the jar. In the bottle. Okay, that's what's in there. I don't know. Yeah, Fraganaggle. That part is Fraganaggle for sure. We have to come back with a verdict to see what this really is, but I don't know. And then the package wasn't even full. This is like potato chips. This wasn't even full. So how much is a third? Hey, Team No Pants. How much is a third for real, for real? Do we really, really know? Right. Exactly. This and the glitter bomb people agreed. They are. Anyway, we gonna measure it though. I'm trying to be. Listen, I hate reading instructions on stuff. I don't know why. I have like a block against it because I love to read, but it's something about reading instructions. Like, I look at stuff sometimes and I'll be like, oh, that's how I'm looking at the picture. That's how you put it together. I just put the shit together. That's what I do. So, okay. So we got a third. We're going to look at a third. We got some measuring cups. All right. So this eighth. Ooh, these are fancy. Okay. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna see how good did I eyeball. I don't think I eyeballed that good. Okay, this is not a third of a cup, but it's a third of the package. Hey, DJ Tree. Yeah, I look at that. Is that? I don't. Is that a third of the bag? Right. How? You know, I feel like I just want to just drop this shit in here, right? That's how I feel. So this is what I'm gonna get this funnel. And that didn't work. Kind of worked. And we just gonna pour some stuff in here. And in 4 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever weeks, we gonna see what the hell we come up with. Hey, Octavius. Yeah, exactly.
You want to debut it literally on the weekend.
Yes, I guess it would. What?
They'll be about.
Would be 4 weeks?
There'll be 5.
That'd be 5 weeks. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this is a third of the bag. This is like aggravating as hell.
She is flustered, y'all.
I am. I don't like this. But
you are.
All right.
You're like legitimately flustered.
So here we go. Junior Johnson. I'm about to pour up some moonshine, white unaged whiskey, 80 proof. About to pour this in here. Woo. Junior, you had a hell of a gurgle. See, like that don't seem like enough wood chips to do shit. I feel like I should add more.
Yeah, definitely add more.
You feel the same?
Yeah.
I think I should add more. All right. Who out there has had like real, hey Faye, who's had like real moonshine? I have. I mean, whew. I've had some good moonshine too. Hey Brax. Yes, I want more wood. I feel like this needs more. Now, I do know that the wood chips will age this and it will color it. Because just like whiskey in a barrel, that's where the flavor comes from the barrel. It's drawn from the barrel. Now, a barrel is usually charred or toasted. All right, this is what I'm down to in the pack. It's like right down there. So this is what we going with. This is it. This is what we doing. So we making our own whiskey. When I'm supposed to look at this again? Wait a minute, what day? Hey, K Marie. K Marie, I'm doing the whiskey infusion kit. K Marie gave me this kit. That's what it looks like. Okay, so
I say do it the weekend of the 20. Today's the 20th.
Yes.
So about the 24th.
Okay, so around event time.
Yeah.
I will be unveiling this whiskey. And I will be adding my fancy botanicals.
And if anything goes wrong, it's K Marie's fault.
Yes, it is. K Marie is totally your fault if it's not right. Yes, Brax, I know you and I have a West Virginia connection. So yes, and just for the record, Junior Johnson, his family did moonshine in North Carolina. Okay, that's where they were from, and that's where they were doing moonshine. So this will sit. I do know if it sits in a dark place, it usually will give it a more robust color. So I will put this in a dark corner, and we're gonna see what we come up with. I don't know. Maybe I should add a little bit more moonshine to it, at least to the top. Or to the top of the neck of the bottle. We'll say that. There we go. Now, y'all, I got this funny feeling that if I was to put that in that shot thing, yeah. I could cover it up in the box. I could. I'm sure I could put it back in the box if I really wanted to. That would help, but it will age. It will age. I have done this with a mason jar and just some pieces of a barrel, some staves, and it made pretty decent whiskey, actually. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Now, we have no way to know what the proof is on this because we don't have the equipment to test the proof. So I have no idea what this is ultimately going to be proofed at, but we're just going to pretend like we know and we'll just make up some shit. So, yeah. So that's the do your own whiskey kit. K Marie, if you don't mind putting in the chat some information about this, if people want to purchase it, that would be wonderful because she gifted this to me. And so I don't know where it came from, but we just did our own whiskey. So now I'm going to put all of this stuff maybe back in the box because I want to keep up with it and keep up with the instructions and my label. What should our whiskey be named? What should we call it? We need to have a name for it, I guess. Or maybe we can think about that when we unveil it. We need to come up with a name. You all can help me name it. So I'll put all of that in there. Put that off to the side. But it says Whiskey Infusion Kit, elevate your spirit. And it says you got what it tastes. Not takes, but tastes. All right. Now, this is this moonshine. Let's talk about that for a minute. I told y'all about Junior Johnson, Midnight Moonshine. This is 80 proof. But it's 100% corn. And as I said, chocolate drop. I like that. 100% corn should be sweet. Tick in a box. Should be sweet. I'm going to tell you all. I know it's not. I know it's not. But I'm going to taste it. Just for the record. Just so I know what it tastes like. You ready? I'm not. You ready? Cheers. It was not nearly as bad as I anticipated. Doesn't really have a lot of flavor because it's moonshine. So it's neutral. There's no burn to it, even though it is 80 proof. So I'm kind of impressed by that. There's no burn at all. And this is nothing like that corn liquor I had. My gosh, that apple pie. Flashback. This is pretty good. Go ahead, Junior Johnson. It just says grain, neutral spirits, 80 proof, Midnight Moon. Okay, this is all right. I like it. I like it. So I give this the yas because I like it. Yeah, the apple pie does need to go to jail. Agreed. All right. So now I have some frozen stuff, right? And I'm a little bit nervous about the frozen stuff because I don't really know how this shit is gonna work. All right, I really don't. But we're gonna try it because one of these things is some kind of luge thing where you pour the liquor and it goes down and it's supposed to be fancy. So can we get that? Can we take a look at that?
I'm nervous too, y'all.
I'm nervous too.
I'm nervous for different reasons.
Yeah, I hope that this is not my last show and I get kicked out.
Grand opening, grand closing.
You all see, this is the thing. When I see things out and about,
Ooh, I want it.
I'm like, I want that thing. That looks intriguing to me. That looks like something I should do on the show. I should show the people. And then I get it. And then I read the instructions because stuff like that I read the instructions on. because, I'm coming on the show and I don't want to be embarrassed. And then I'm like, why the hell did I buy this? What was I thinking? Was I drunk that day? Was I just roaming around Ross or TJ Maxx or wherever the hell I was? What was I thinking that day? And then I don't know. And then I get it here on the show. And then I'm like, but I got to show the people because I bought it, right? I got to show you. That's like this. All of this goes on in the whiteboard of my mind, right? It's a whole thing. So seeing as it's a whole thing, y'all gonna get the whole thing. Right. Okay. So K. Marie said the whiskey infusion kit is currently out of stock by Craftly. So that's where you go. Craftly. Yes. Yeah. This is true, D-Man. That is how we ended up with the dad jokes. And I know I was drunk that day. I know I was completely stumbling, intoxicated in TJ Maxx when I bought D-Man those dad jokes. Because had I been sober, I would have never bought that shit. Not ever in 1,000 years. But this is how the whiteboard of my mind works, is that I see these things and I think they're good things to have until I get them. And then I'm like, maybe not. But we'll see. We're going to see about this. So this one, I know the Luge thing, I bought this like last Christmas. So we're going to see. All right. Ooh. All right. So we got a towel because I'm really not trying to mess up. And I got this other thing. All right. So let me move Marfaloo for the king because I don't want him to get wet. So first of all, you freeze the ice in this Luge thing. Okay, where's the box? Oh, I need the little.
I only had 2 hands.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay, see, this is where I'm confused because this thing is supposed to prop open.
No,
prop up.
No, it's the other side.
Oh, it's the other side? See, I'm already messing up. But look, so you freeze the ice in this, right? And look, this part, this is the Luge part. So you're supposed to pour the drink. And it's supposed to go down here and you pour it and it's supposed to land in a glass.
I think you got it upside down.
Do I? Okay, but isn't this where those things that were in the box, don't they go in here?
Let's see.
And then I thought you had to prop it. See, we confused.
She about to make a mess.
You have one of these, Miss KB? Does this shit work? Like, I really want to know. Okay, because you seen it outside the Maude. See, like a beer funnel. I don't know. Like, I read the instructions. I did. I promise you. And they were saying you freeze this portion of it. They said you half full. Like Locke did that. He put it in the freezer. It had to be flat. Then you're supposed to prop the Luge thing. I'm like, I don't know. I don't, like, I'm still confused. Because, see, I'm confused. I'm confuddled and perplexed. So, see, like, what? Let me show you the box. Let me show y'all the box. Okay. Let me. Yeah. See. Let me. Okay. But look at the box. Look at the box.
Oh.
See. Okay. I think we done fucked up. No, anyway.
Not at all. We ain't finished.
Okay. This is.
We just did step 1.
Oh, we just did step 1. Oh, we supposed to remove the ice?
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Then we remove the ice, then what? This is what it's supposed to look like. Okay, I did not say lube. Hey, stirs the soul. I said luge. Luge. It's called the Ice Tray Luge Party. It says just add water and freeze, right? So they make it like it's really simple. Then on the back, it says freeze for 24 hours, which we did.
Yes.
Then it says easy to use. Just run water over the mold to loosen the ice block. That's what it tells us to do.
Yeah, that I did not do.
Okay, and then what? We got these.
See, Lisa, you over here about to make a mess.
I'm not. Then it's got these. It's got these, right? And you're supposed to prop this shit up somehow. This is. I know that. Hold on. I'm gonna put the.
Spread that out.
I'm gonna put the towel down.
Yeah. Want me to run it over water?
I'm thinking so. You know, this is what it says, right? And then I'm just so these go in here. He's like, don't mess up like worse.
No, it's not even that. Just
okay. See the Gidgets, Gadgets, and the Gizmos, right?
no, I would spread that out if I were you.
Oh, spread it out completely. Okay. All right.
This
Okay. I'm gonna say, how about take that mess to Locke's kitchen?
Yeah.
Reading is fundamental, but I promise you, I read. Actually, we both read.
No, I did.
Oh, you didn't read. Okay. All right. But it said add water for half the tray, place it flat in the freezer compartment for 6 to 8 hours or longer. We did do that. It said remove the ice luge from the tray and place on top of the platform, and you are ready to pour your favorite drink. Okay. So there you go. There you go. Okay. So while we're doing that, let's look at this other little nifty thing, because this is nifty for real. So this is a silicone cover for glass, okay? And it basically freezes your ice on a slant. It's a silicone mold, and you just take that off and look at that. Hold on. Let me take the frost off of that so you can see it. You got a triangular ice wedge. That's nice. That's really nice. Now I bought this at Kroger for $5. Okay, so you just put it in the freezer, $5. Got a silicone ice wedge. This is nice. Pour your whiskey over top of it. You got a drink. Look at that. That's nice. Real nice. Keep your drink nice and cold.
And your nose.
And your nose. I like it. Okay. So that's really cool. Just a silicone ice wedge. All right. Put that over there. Okay. Now what am I supposed to do? I still don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do.
That's instructions.
Yeah, I read that and took that to the side. Okay, I just flipped it over to the side like that. Hey, Crazy Berry Town. This is the part that's getting me. This is the part that's confusing me. These little things, because I thought these went on the other side. So we're supposed to take the ice out of this?
That's what it looks like.
It looks like we're supposed to take the ice out of it, right? But I don't, then why do we even need the ice when we could just run it down the luge thing?
I think it molds it into a luge.
Oh. Now that part makes sense to me. So we're supposed to pop this out of here. And it's supposed to prop up like so.
I think the holes on the other side of that goes into it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's on this side.
Correct.
It's supposed to prop up, and then you run the liquid down here like this. That's what's supposed to happen. Okay, the ice is in the shape of the slide. Thank you, Miss KB. Yeah, everything don't work the way it's supposed to go. Just saying. So let me just tell y'all about this one. We just gonna look at the picture. That's the picture. I bought this at Ross. It was $7.
So you taking it back, you say?
I bought this at Christmas time. I feel like I should. I feel like I should. So if we take the ice out of this thing, it's gonna be the luge, and is this supposed to? This ice part is supposed to fit on the front of this.
Take it out. Just flip it upside down. Flip it upside down.
Okay.
Upside down.
It ain't coming out.
Slam it one good time.
That ain't working. No, that is not working. I get the concept though. I'm not gonna lie. I do get the concept. I do get, especially since you all explained that the frozen part, and then you put the liquid on top of it. Like I'm looking at the picture, and you pour the booze in an ice bath. Like I get that. Okay. So much for Gidgets, Gadgets, and Gizmos. I guess this would maybe work if we had done this correctly. Yeah, I did not do that. I came in here, right. Yes, I didn't test any of these things. I just said, we just going to go for it. This is what we're going to do. And that's what we did.
That's what you did, yes.
Oh, okay. You see how people how quickly they turncoat on you, right?
Hey, this was your idea. I was just trying to help.
He did freeze the stuff like I asked him to. He did follow instructions. Okay, so yeah. Okay, you know what I wonder? What if I just poured some liquid down here and held it over a glass?
It ain't gonna work either because of the stoppers that's on it.
Okay, we're supposed to run some warm water on it. We're probably supposed to let this thing.
Yeah, that's what I did. I ran warm water.
Oh, you ran warm water on it, so it's supposed to be like.
I needed to do it longer.
Oh, longer.
But
for it to pop out.
Yeah, but of course we didn't have enough time.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. Look at the picture.
Funk Lord.
Just look at the picture.
Funk Lord, exactly. That's why I'm being very judicious.
Yes, just look at the picture. And this is the concept. This thing is supposed to work. I don't know if it works or not, but there we go.
I think it does.
You think it does? But
because I understand, because basically that right there is just one big ice tray that's in the shape of a luge.
Okay. All right. So Lioness Nala said, do it in the sink, take a picture and share. I agree. I agree with that. So yeah, it's okay. We'll do that, and I will report back. Let you all know if this shit worked. And yeah. But anyway, I bought it at Ross. It was $7. I bought it last Christmas. It just intrigued me. That's all. It just intrigued me. So I thought, why not buy this for $6 and see? But I can tell you this works for $5. Love the ice wedge, the silicone ice wedge. Washed the glass, filled it up, put it in there, and it worked. No, I'm not. But this is the top of it. This is what the silicone ice wedge looked like. And as I said, I bought this at Kroger, and it was $5. So yeah, and Cruz might be right. Maybe Ross is not the spot because we didn't have a good review on our little sparkle champagne stuff. So let's go over our stuff.
Hey, you need to stick to Williams and Sonoma.
Yeah. So, okay. So the luge, the verdict is out on this because I didn't do it right. I just didn't do it right. Okay. I didn't follow the instructions properly. I thought I understood the instructions, but yeah. Okay. So the luge thing, we're going to put that kind of off to the side here and say the verdict is out on that. All right. So the ice wedge, $5 from Kroger. I am going to give that, where's my rating? It gets a yas, especially for $5. It gets a yas. So basically you just had to fill it up with water, put it in there, freeze it in your freezer, take it out, 24 hours. It was nice. Okay. No, I said I didn't do it right. I admit it. I didn't do it right. I admit that. I did not do it right. Okay. Me. He followed instructions because I asked him to put ice in it and put it in his freezer. He did exactly that. So he followed instructions. I obviously did not understand the instructions or something or other. Something happened. Maybe I was drunk that day. But anyway, this gets a good rating. Our moose or Elks head is supposed to be Elks head. Let me get that right. Elks head. What? I gave you PTSD with the dog bed. What? You gave me PTSD, the dog bed. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Sorry, London. She's talking about my lack of reading instructions. Anyway, the Elks head pour, this worked great. So we gave that also a yas. So I'm going to put that off to the side. We did like that very much. Actually, let me put it over here. That was a 5. Then we have our whiskey infusion kit, and look how this is gaining color already. Look at that. It's already getting darker because of the wood chips. That is amazing. Look at that. That's really fast. So this is the do-it-yourself whiskey kit. I think this is going to be good. This is really going to be good, I feel like. We have to give it our final rating in 4 weeks. So the end of April, I will bring this item back and I will add the botanicals and the spices to it, and we will see what this whiskey tastes like. Remember, we use the chocolate wood chips. So we're going to see. But I do like the way that it's already turning colors. It's already getting darker. So I'm going to leave that here and we're going to age this and see what it comes up. All right. So we got to rate that later, but right now, just based on what we did and what I'm seeing, I'm going to give it the yas. All right. Then we had our take a shot. Take shots. There it is. Take shots. So I gave this a yas also because the reason why is because, I mean, it did what they said it was going to do in terms of transportation. Now, the taking the bitterness out, I don't know about that portion. And then we did determine this could be put down in the bra for transport. There we go. Go into our venue, break it out, unscrew the top, take our shot, right? Thank you, Cruz. So I'm going to give this a yas also. So I'm going to put that over to the side. So see, we do have some things that turn out really good. Then we had this. We had our champagne. Big Stove said not for A or B cups. Probably not, because it would probably just slip right through. And we had this. We had our glitter drink bombs. That's what it was. That's 4 pouches in there. And it was supposed to do something it was supposed to glitter. It did not glitter. Okay. It was this little piece. I'm going to open up another one just so you all can see it. It says, open your favorite bubbly, fill it half full, open the glitter bomb, cotton candy glitter bomb, drop glitter into the bomb glass. It's supposed to be fun. Stir and see your bubbly shimmer. This is what it looked like. Now, this is a bigger piece. I wonder if this is better because it's a bigger piece. That other piece was
That look like a
It
moon.
was
It
tiny.
look like a moon rock.
It does, but this, you know what it feels like and what it smells like? It's cotton candy.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
It did fizz. And you know what? It tastes just like cotton candy too.
Ooh, for real?
Mm-hmm. Tastes just like it. Okay, Soma said,
It actually feels like it.
yeah. So
That is cotton candy.
it is cotton candy, right?
Cotton candy.
Okay, so it says, I'm gonna put it in here. Okay, I'm gonna put this one in here. So you do see how it fizzed up, right? And it says strawberry cotton candy. So this is the second one that I put in this glass. So let's see.
Oh, that joint gonna be straight sugar.
Okay, but the first one did not actually add a lot of flavor to it. Now that one,
Oh,
how about it dissolved completely? So maybe that first one was just, it just sucked.
Look at it though. Look at it.
So okay, look at that. Now we got some glitter. We got some luminescence, right? Look at that. You see it? I don't see glitter, but I see like a luminescence to it. Look at that. That's pretty. So maybe that was the problem. It needed two. Maybe that first one was just too small. It was because it was super tiny.
Or is it because one was like a pellet though, right?
Yeah, it was.
So is it a 2-piece? Was it a 2-piece thing?
It says one, but this is, yeah. So the first one was a dud. Now this looks pretty to me.
That actually looks like almost like a bowling ball. It looks marble-ish.
It does. So, and it's still fizzing, but it did dissolve quickly. So this made a big difference. This larger piece. So see, I'm glad I opened that again. So let me see what it tastes like. Okay, still not a lot of flavor. I'm be honest, still not a lot of flavor. Like I don't taste the strawberry. Okay, I don't taste that. It still just tastes like champagne to me. First one could have been old, you're right. But I do like the way it looks. Blue Majesty said pink champagne. Yeah, I do like the way it looks. It's pretty. It looks very pretty. So maybe that first one was just too little. So this is a woman-owned business. And you know, Maude, Borup Incorporated, out of Plymouth, Minnesota.
Plymouth Rock.
The pieces need to be consistent, Maude. It does not taste glittery. I don't know what the hell glitter tastes like, but it doesn't taste glittery. It just does not taste. I don't think it's black owned. It just says woman owned. It does not say anything about minority. Exactly. What does glitter taste like? I don't know. But it says darling, let's sparkle. I mean, it is luminescent.
Glitter tastes like a stripper, probably.
So Cruz said we should write or call Maude. Still just tastes like champagne. D-Man. D-Man, you somehow glow in the dark pee.
Basically saying your shit gonna be radioactive.
Woo, Lord. Spider-Man. Now I don't know when you say radioactive, it just made me think about that. Radioactive spiders. So, yeah. But it does look very pretty. I mean, I love the way it looks. And I can see this, like, this is kind of cute for, like, a party. I mean, and you could put this in sparkling cider, too. So, like, maybe a baby shower. Maybe this could be, like, a gender reveal. Mm-hmm. This would be really cool for a gender reveal. This is something kind of different. Okay, so let me just say this. I gave this Fraganaggle. I'm changing my rating. And I'm gonna give it a yes. It gets a yes.
Because it probably looks better than it tastes.
Yes.
But you can see how it can be used with different types of party ideas.
Yes.
So that makes perfect sense.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. So now let me ask you this: did they have a blue one when you at Ross?
They did not. This was the only flavor that I saw. So
now let me add one thing.
but that would be cool.
Yeah, one thing you probably could do is still have like, I mean, you could probably use like real cotton candy too, because that tasted just like cotton candy.
And you know, and it does make you think that, like, is this just a gimmick? Because it says glitter, but I don't know. Maybe
because it does have some like you said, it does have some luminescence too.
It does,
and it looked really really cool. I don't know how it conveyed on camera, but it looked really cool.
It did. So maybe I'll try some regular cotton candy and some champagne, and we'll just see.
Or Prosecco.
That's true, because I like Prosecco much better.
Prosecco, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes champagne will give me a headache. Not all the time.
Yeah.
But
hey, watch how much you drink tonight.
Right. We'll see. I wanted to see that it tastes more strawberry. It really doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. So maybe there's too much liquor in the glass. No, it said half.
Yeah.
I followed the instructions for once in my life. And the instructions did say half. It said pour half a glass. I did that. I don't know. But it looks beautiful. I'm going to say that. It does. It looks really nice. So, okay, so there you go. But anyway, so that said, it looks like everything that I tried, all the gadgets, they actually got a good rating. Except for the Luge. Because the verdict is still out on the Luge. Let me stop saying we, because he's right. I did not read the instructions thoroughly. I did read them, but I didn't read them thoroughly enough to know what the hell I was doing. So there we go. Lawanda said the Luge needs lube. So the Gidgets, gadgets, and gizmos. So London said try the Luge now. I don't know if it's going. You said I'm supposed to pop this thing out?
That thing is stuck in there.
I think so too. I don't know, London. I think you might need more time to kind of thaw.
Yeah. Because it did come straight from the freezer.
Okay. Yeah, it probably needs more time.
Yeah.
It probably needs more time. And maybe we'll take a picture of it if it works, like at the end of the stream, like by the time I clean up. Maybe so. So we'll see. Because I don't want to break it, because I'm thinking if I try to force it, it'll probably break.
Yeah. So when I ran water over it, you did hear it kind of breaking up a little bit.
Okay.
So I mean that's the one thing.
Yeah.
And when I shifted you know how it is when you use an ice tray, when you try to shift the tray, try to get it out.
It is moving now.
It is moving, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
There it is.
There we go. There it is. Whoop. There it is. All right, y'all. Okay. Why you gonna turn out the lights on me on that? Okay, so look.
There it is, really. What in the 1990 are we doing over here?
Okay, so now I don't know nothing about this propping thing. Here?
Yep.
Okay, but this is the thing. Isn't it? That's the wrong way. See, this is the Luge side. Okay. We about to MacGyver this shit up.
Put it in the... All right, so this is...
This is what I need some assistance. So look, Locke, come and pour some whiskey down the Luge while I hold it over the glass. Not that whiskey. Not that whiskey.
Pass me what you want.
Let's go with the honey jack. Oh, Miss KB said use the mold. Wait a minute.
Yes,
but
that's what I was about. That's, Lisa, look at this. Look at Lisa. Look it.
Okay, but I'm still confused. Use this way?
This woman refuses to read instructions.
I did read the instructions, damn it.
She refuses to look at the instructions.
I was ready to MacGyver.
Again, not reading the instructions. This is hilarious. The other side, Lisa. The other side. The other side.
How is it going to fit on the other side?
Nope. Mm-mm.
I quit. freaking quit. Okay. Can I get some guidance? Hello? God? Lord? Can you come over here? Can I get some guidance? I don't know why I can't just MacGyver. Because the MacGyver was going to work with some assistance.
Go for it.
I need you to just pour the whiskey on here.
I got it right here.
All right, let's do it. Because look at this. This should work. Pour it on there. Let's see it go down the luge.
Y'all pray for me. She all proud of herself and shit.
I ain't proud. Because I fucked up. Look at that. Does look cool though. Hey. It luged. There we go. I don't have an instruction allergy. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I do have an instruction allergy. I read the instructions. Cheers, y'all.
You read it, but did you follow them? That's the question.
Ooh, it's nice and chilled though. I like the chill that it put on the honey jack. I MacGyvered it up, okay? Because this is the thing. I was not getting the type of assistance that I would have liked to get. You know that I'm directionally challenged when it comes to this. Okay, so I'm going to give it a yes. The reason why I'm going to give it a yes is because I didn't read the instructions, okay? Fully, completely. I admit that. I admit it. So I'm not going to give it a bad rating because of my deficiencies. Because of my rogueness. I'm not going to give it a bad rating for that. So actually, basically, all of the gadgets that I tried, I liked them. Go out and buy them.
Don't buy that luge shit, yo. Don't do that.
I don't know about the luge. I mean, like, you got to admit that it was it a little bit confusing?
No.
Seriously?
No. Once
Okay.
I read the instructions, once I looked at it and read the instructions, the engineer in me like, oh yeah, this goes like this, like this, like this.
All right. So there we go.
I'm leaving you on the island on that one. I'm sorry.
All right. So I'm putting this back in here.
It's all stuck to it.
I know it's all stuck to the towel and everything. I'm putting this back in here, but you got the concept. It luged. Okay, it luged. And I guess you could just hold it like this.
That's what we were trying to say.
So is this the...
Yes.
These don't fit. They don't fit in here. That was my issue. It's not fitting on this side. These are supposed to prop this open up. not open up. They don't fit.
Everybody on the screen is telling you the instructions. TV and line is not all this.
Okay, you're saying flip it, but what am I flipping? This?
No.
What am I flipping? This? What am I flipping? Okay, you saying flip it? Flip what? I'm flipping all the flips. I'm flipping everything.
That's it.
What? This? Like this? But how does this stay on? I had it turned over. Okay, this is what I did. So, okay. Put the sticks on here.
Oh, Funk Lord. Nah, bruh. Mm-mm.
All right, so I put the sticks on here. This is how it props up, right? This is the way it props up. Where does the ice go? Okay, so I did that. Where does this piece of ice go? On top, like this? It's just supposed to sit up here, just propped, like so? Because that's not working, y'all. It's too heavy. Okay, you're saying yes, but it's not. Do you all see how this is not? Do you all see how do you all see how this is not working? No, there's not a lever at the bottom. There, but it doesn't move. It's not a lever. It's just a piece of plastic. It's not staying up there. There's like a little lip on it. So I get what you all are saying about the.
It wasn't full. Probably wasn't filled up.
It's not staying on there.
It wasn't filled up. Yeah, the ice wasn't. The back of the ice, it wasn't filled up all the way. Probably. You see how uneven it is?
Yeah, it is uneven. See that? It is uneven. Okay. No. Well, I don't know if the rods only fit on this portion, on the back portion of it. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's
again.
D-Man said, text me the manual, please.
Right. I mean, but
okay, take a picture of it and send it to D.
No. Honestly, D-Man. Honestly speaking, the instructions literally are 2 lines long.
They are.
No, just hold it up. Just hold it up.
Okay, these are the instructions. No, but D-Man, I'm seriously, I am happy to text it. That's it. Those are the instructions.
The problem. Honestly, I think the problem is, and I'm looking at it straight from a mechanical standpoint. The problem is, it probably I didn't fill it up enough.
Okay.
I probably didn't fill it up enough to basically fill it up, and it was going to be too difficult for me to get it in my freezer like that anyway.
Okay.
I needed to clean my freezer out.
So it's uneven.
It's uneven.
Okay, it's uneven.
Yeah.
So you see this on the back. It is uneven on the back.
Yep,
so there we go. Okay.
And
so
put it back in the mold because now you're dripping.
Right. All right. But again, because the instructions were
London, Buddha Lisa for buying this bullshit. No, it ain't that's on Lisa.
I'm gonna say this. I bought it. I tried it. I'm not impressed with this one. Right? We got the glitter bombs. We kind of got that to work. I don't know about the Luge tray. I just think it was some things about that maybe were a little bit flawed in the instructions. I did try. I tried. So rated, and this is the rating. Remember, this is my rating system today. So it's yas. Fraganaggle bullshit. Hey, Brandy Brown Sugar. And meh, right? I gotta give it. I don't want to give it Fraganaggle bullshit, to be honest, because if it had been done correctly, then perhaps it would have worked. Okay, I will take the blame for it not being done precisely the way that it should be. I did read the instructions. So contrary to rumors and popular belief about me and not reading instructions, for these things I actually did because I didn't want y'all to talk about me. Okay? That's the only reason why I read the damn instructions, because I didn't want y'all to talk about me. So if you talk about me, forget y'all. I don't care. But anyway, that's that. So out of everything that I tried, I liked everything except for the Luge. And the Luge is like, we're just going to give it a meh. We're just going to give it a meh. Because I think if the instructions had been followed precisely, probably would have worked. Okay. So anyway, these are the things, the Luge tray for review. Gave that a meh. Only because I didn't follow the instructions. I had the Wedge whiskey glass, which I gave a yes. Got it $5 at Kroger's. This was great. I had my Elks head pour. This was fantastic. Really liked it. Worked exactly the way they said it was supposed to work. And then the glitter bombs redeemed themselves, you all. They did redeem themselves. $4. Maude Borup. $4 redeem themselves. I also give this a 5. It gets a yas. And then our whiskey kit, I have a strong feeling that it is going to get a 5 also because the whiskey is already aging. It is already turning brown. So I absolutely love this. So do your own whiskey. I will unveil this at the end of April. So we'll see what it actually tastes like, and I'll add the other botanicals to it. So I'm super excited about this. So overall, I say this was a hit. This was good. Oh, and my shots. Take shots. Also, I gave this a 5 as well. So very good. So thank you to K Marie. Thank you to Cruz for sending me some really useful, cool gadgets. I appreciate all of you all. And I recommend these things, except for the luge. You know, maybe you can do better with it. I'm just saying. So let me tell you about what I got coming up. Next Thursday, March 27th, I will be in studio with a guest. I will have Nick the Quick. There will be another episode of Sitting Down with Brown. So we will have Atlanta's own Nick the Quick.
What's happening?
What's happening, y'all? And then on Saturday, March 29th at 9 o'clock, Locke and I will be back for Morning Wood. So that's going to be a really fun episode. The check-in, yes. Morning Wood is our edition, but it is called The Check-In. And that is put on by Mimi Berry London. So I'm really excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. If you all don't know the legend of 4.6, it began there. Okay. Then on April 3rd, I have the 404 Raid Train coming up, which is a collab with Nick the Quick. All Atlanta DJs, all Atlanta music. That's going to be a lot of fun as well. And then on April 6th, Locke and I will be back again for an edition of Brown Frisky Woman 4-6. Get it? 4-6. Got some new products to show you all. Got a new wig. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a real good episode. I want to shout out some people for birthdays. First of all, today is my mother's 96th birthday. Also, on Monday was Lil Unique's birthday. So happy belated birthday, Little Unique. On Tuesday, it was Fro's birthday. So happy birthday, Club Fro. And then on the 22nd of March, it is your pal Big Al's birthday. So happy birthday, your pal Big Al. I hope you all have had, will have wonderful birthdays. I wish you many, many more. I want to thank you all for being here with me as I try out these gadgets and all of this crap that worked and didn't work and all of that stuff. But thank you all so much. My flyers, as well as D-Man's and some other people's, are done by London Michelle. So let's show London's promo real quick. Hey, DJ Tree, how you doing? London is responsible for all the fantastic flyers. Thank you, London. Thank you so much. Thank you for putting up with me. I know we fuss and fight, and I call you a hussy and you call me a heifer, but we do love each other and we get shit done, right? So, and there's the London look. Right, the motherfucking flyers. But I want to tell you all always thank you. I do not take your presence for granted. I say that to you all the time because I mean it. This is part of my mental health. I appreciate you all being here with me every Thursday. I want to say thank you for spending your time with me. I want to say thank you to the Whiskey Mofos because we had a good ass time at the Whiskey X Festival. And I am looking forward to hanging out with you all some more, drinking some more whiskey, taking some more pictures of them crazy faces, because we had a great time together and I appreciate you all very much. So let us take a look at who is on. Okay. Let's see. What is, the second person on the list on Locke? Is he on something? We're looking at the list. Okay. So just started? Okay. All right. I would like to go to some Detroit fam. Let's go to DJ Detroit. That's somebody a little bit different. I see somebody else on too that actually is part of our fam. Hold on. Can we see what he's on? Our family member? Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with my original pick. Let's go to some Detroit fam, DJ Detroit. I want to say thank you all. I love you. I will be back next Thursday with Nick the Quick, sitting down with Brown. Y'all, I can't wait. That's going to be a really fun, interesting interview, talk. We're going to be drinking some Atlanta stuff. I'm really looking forward to that. Can we go back to where we supposed to be? Lock. Thank you. No, I just wanted to make sure I was acknowledging what I need to be acknowledging. So thank you all very much for joining me. I appreciate you. We will revisit our whiskey that we made, our chocolate drop or whatever we're going to call it. Love you all so much. Thank you. And we are out of here. And go and buy this stuff, except for the Luge. I can't recommend the Luge.
No, if you buy the Luge, just follow the instructions. That's all.
I mean, yeah, there's that, but the Luge is meh. Just saying. Okay. All right. But I will see you all next Thursday at 7 with Nick the Quick. We're gonna have a good old time, and we're gonna be drinking some Atlanta shit. Or Atlanta, as people say here, Atlanta. No tea. No tea at all. So, all right. I'll see y'all. Bye.